I'm gonna have such a good day today!
Well, there's one camera back up there in the engine compartment. Our compressor ain't getting no, our compressor ain't kicking on, and I really need my test light to check it. Robert's going back to the shop. It is miserable hot. It's supposed to get up to 98 today. Everything you touch in here is just burning hot. That armrest is about to cook me. Well, big thanks to Elliot and Tennessee Tractor for getting us going. I appreciate them getting out here fast. Well, we ain't gonna get near done what we wanted to today, but if we can get Robert's 25 acres knocked out here, we'll be done all right. That way we'll be ready to move to the next field in the morning. Today's 9/22/22. Gotta give me a little go-go juice here. Got somewhat of a cart full. Got to put it on the blue truck. Got to move my truck. We got both trucks over here today. Still having air conditioner problems. Robert brought that truck over here to blow the evaporator out, while I went to Milan and got a thermostat switch, which was not the problem. See if we can catch a quick glimpse of Robert here on the combine. Gonna have some wind noise today. I apologize. Trying to blow in a storm. He was gonna come catch these 4 rows. I had a great shot planned. point rows is what he's got going on. I say he got some point rows over here, but poor Roberts, his corn ain't doing the best. But ain't nothing they can do about it. If you don't get no rain, you just don't get no rain. Last time he had corn over here, which was the first year he bought it, shelled 178 bushels an acre on this old rolling hill farm. Got 15 acres here on this farm, and then 10 over there on that side, so he's got 25 acres of corn over here. Hopefully we get this shelled today and move over on Langview Concord. That would be nice. Get it opened up and ready. See how bad it's gonna be. I gotta move my pickup over. I went, like I said, went to Milan to get parts, and I just met Robert over here. Instead of going all the way back to the shop. This is actually this truck's first trip to the field. This truck has never been to the field. Yes, she is a pavement queen. Yep, let's drag him. Let's drag all them corn stalks through it, Dylan. I'm gonna try to keep it over where all the corn stalks have been smashed down. But I mean, it's a truck. I'm trying to park it somewhere where it won't get a lot of dust on it neither. And try to park it where it won't be in the way of getting the big truck in and out. This looks like a good place for it. Took it last week, got it washed and waxed, and then Friday we washed the dust off of it and back dusty again. It's hard to keep them from getting dusty this time of year. Unloading. It's amazing how it can go from 98 to yesterday to 78 today. I drove the combine before. So I look at my speed there and it tells me the speed I'm running. And then secondly, I judge by this tire should run right along. About the center of this tire should run right along with the point of the corn header. You want the auger in the center of the cart. And then I watch. We're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 rows over is where we want to run the tractor. What I always do is you can see where the tire, where the tire of the combine ran. Well, I'll put this front wheel in it and this front wheel in it. Unloading on the go and corn is one of the most, about the easiest thing you will ever do. It is, it's very easy. I've took some inexperienced operators, and when I've been driving the combine, and if you'll tell them to do those 3 things right there, to hold their speed there, to put the tractor right there, and to put the wheel next to the point, you can take an inexperienced operator and do a pretty good dang job driving the car. My wife hasn't done it a lot, but she does a good job driving the car. She's just a little slow about getting to the combine. You kind of got to pull back on the hydrostat and wait on her to catch up. But other than that, she does a good job. I think anybody that drives the grain cart should have to drive the combine, and anybody that's drove the combine needs to drive the grain cart. And if y'all doing that, y'all would be a lot closer to being on the same page, because you understand, when you drive the combine, you understand, when you drove the combine, you understand how people open the field up and stuff. And when you drove the buggy and you're the combine operator, you understand that it takes people a little time to get there, and you know, kind of plan it out a little bit where it's a little easier on the buggy driver. That's why I say you're a better operator of both if you've run both machines, because you got an understanding of how both things work. 2 years ago when Robert bought this farm, there's a lot of fall from here to there, and you could not, well, he just had to get on either side of the ditch and shell crossways and shell him out instead of inroads, because the ditch was so deep that he could not cross it with the combine. So we come in here that fall and we put in 3 sediment basins. They're all tied together and they take the water down there to the ditch. But you can see this big mound of dirt right here. He's got to catch him 2 odd rows. But there's a pipe on the other side, and it dams that water back up and meters that water. It slows the water down coming off the hill. It's a 6-inch pipe in there. He's got 3 6-inch pipes coming down here and slowing that water down. And that's a pretty good, it's caught a lot of dirt. When we built that thing, that was a pretty good size old boy right there. We I think it might have been that one right there. Oh, I ripped the hitch out of my pan. I ripped the hitch out of it, and then I borrowed a pan and I turned it over as a dolly pan. I absolutely despise dolly pans. So let's review what all has gone wrong the past 2 days. Wednesday morning, we started off And the air conditioner quit on the way over here. Put a new air conditioner belt. Put a new John Deere Tennessee tractor come out, put a new AC compressor on here. Ran 30 minutes, locked up. So yesterday morning, we come out here and we decided we're just gonna run. So we run it with no air conditioner, which it dropped from 98 to 78 yesterday. The weather has really cooled off, feels like fall. So, okay, we're doing that. Sailing along, doing good, you know. Do you want to say what your corn made, or do you just want to leave it to the imagination?
Well, they were bean yields.
They were bean yields.
Well, this rented farm was. The one across the road, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
His farm did pretty good. The rented farm, not so much. So I take off his corn off his farm and come back from the thing, and you know, I always kind of, when he's running the combine, I always kind of walk around it and keep a watch. And y'all see anything missing right here? Yep, the shield that directs the chaff off the chaffer screens down to the chaff spreader was broke in two. And it was just sitting up there flopping everywhere. So I make a flying trip. This all happened at 3 o'clock. So I made a flying trip to Saxton, Missouri to pick this up. It's what is called a rear trash shield, rear axle trash shield. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. And I didn't no more get out of Dyer good, and a state trooper pulled me over on the way to Saxton, and for going 70 and a 55. So I got pulled over by the state trooper. He said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Yes, sir. I know exactly why you pulled me over." He said, "What?" He said, "What's going on?" I said, "My combine's broke down. I'm an hour and a half from Saxton, Missouri, and I need to get there before they close." He said, "I'll make it quick." He went back there to his car. He's like, "Here's your citation. Have a good day." And I was like, you know, you could have mercy on me that, you know, my crap's broke down, having a crap day, but that's okay, officer. I understand. You got to get your quota. So I just throw that sun gun down and drive and just, whoa! Hell, I didn't care he was behind me. I still had to get to, even though he gave me a ticket, I still had to get to Saxton by 5. So guess what? Dylan had to run that much faster to get to Saxton, like 80 miles an hour when I got on the 4-lane.
But the day don't stop there.
Well, I'll let them tell your story.
So I get done shelling, go to take my corn off, go up there to Dyer. It's rejected because of alpha toxin. It's over 30. So then I decide I'm going to take it to Kenton. I get in line there. "Sorry, sir, we can't take your corn. It's got too much alpha toxin in it." So my phone has been messed up the last 2 days, so I can't call Dylan. I don't know what to do. Well, I finally get home, get to call him, and he's like, "Here, just take it to Mason Hall." So he took it to Mason Hall, and thankful for them people in Mason Hall, because they took it and unloaded it. And that's my story.
And I'm sticking to it. And this has been Tales from the Combine. So this is actually a little different design than our old one. Our old one just had one rise there in the center, but I think this is a little newer version. It don't look near as good as our old one, but well, I mean, as far as paint and stuff, but hell, as far as all being in one piece, it looks way better than ours. Why are you carrying around 2 phones?
Go get my Snapchats and stuff.
So you can get Snapchats, but you can't make phone calls.
Yeah.
What in the hell is the bell coming to?
Oh, they can charge you for that data.
Oh, them Snapchats is important.
So we can see how great everybody else's day is.
Yeah, them Snapchats is important. We gotta know what everybody else is doing. They did not use the appropriate sizes. Alright, here's what we got. We did not show putting it on. Alright, we got all new straps right here. That might have been the culprit on the other one, I don't know. But these 2 bolts catch in the chamfer frame. This bolt catches this rear axle trash shield. We used the arms that came with this pan. I got the arms that come off mine tomorrow. We're gonna press the old bushings out, put new bushings in it, change these arms out. Now this pan has got these deflectors here. Our old one, I had to make some little deflectors and they wasn't near this big and didn't come up near that far. So my hopes is gonna catch more of this trash coming off this chaffer and send it down to our chaff spreader there. Before we tighten these, we made sure our shaker pans was mid-stroke, you know, middle of the stroke. That's how I've always been told to do it, and that's how we done it. So Robert's gonna get up there, fire it up, turn it on, we're gonna see what it looks like. Back in business. Fingers crossed for a good day. Well, we gotta have a new motor for our compressor. I've already got it bought. It's a little Predator motor. Actually, second motor on this compressor. It had a Subaru motor on it when I bought it, and I had bought a compressor from Harbor Freight. Man, this little Predator engine started good, and that Subaru motor was always a pain in the butt to start. So this was 11 CFM compressor, and that Harbor Freight was a 9. So I swapped the motors, put the Predator motor over on this one, and put the Subaru motor on the Harbor Freight compressor and sold it. Old Predator motor, it's probably got several wires on it, but it finally crapped out on us. I got a brand new one on the back of the truck over there for it. Gotta put some oil in my compressor. I think our sight gauge here is leaking. I may pull it out and check the O-ring. Or maybe just leaking around that plug there. May need a new O-ring on that plug. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But we're gonna put some new O-ring on that, change this motor out. I've got plans. I hadn't ordered it yet, but I don't know whether I'm gonna get it from Deere or that Mike TM. They're the same compressor. Just one's painted green and one's painted black. I'll probably go with whichever's cheaper. But they got one, I think it's just a single cylinder compressor, but it's a 15 CFM, and then it's got a 4,000 watt generator here in the middle and an electric start motor. I think I'm fixing to order one of them to go on this truck. This old compressor, it's done a good job for us, but it's got some age on it. And you should say, well, why are you putting a brand new motor on it? Well, we're looking at 4 to 6 weeks before I can get that new compressor, and we have got to have a compressor this time of year. New motor from Harbor Right Freight was $159, so we're gonna put it on there, and when we take this one off, we'll probably put it on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace for $400 or $500, and there'll be somebody who needs it and buys it from us.